Hello and welcome. My name is Mitchell Heber. Thank you for tuning in with me today. If you've been following along, I healed my TMJ in a matter of 3 years. Of course, I didn't do it by myself. I had the help from holistic doctors, dentists, orthodontists. And to say the least, I am super happy and grateful that I'm here today to present my smile and to know that my TMJ is healed and cured. So if any of you out there have experienced symptoms of TMJ or have had discomfort in their jaw, there is a way to heal it, and it is a long process, but it's totally worth it. It's all about coming into alignment and creating that alignment throughout the body, which is going to make you stronger, healthier, happier, and probably more comfortable, to say the least, given that the whole situation with the jaw can be pretty uncomfortable. So with that said, thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to kind of go back from day one here and walk you through my journey to the point where I am today, where I'm fully healed and in full alignment. So again, if you've been following along, I made a video 3 years ago when I first got my orthotic. It was a neuromuscular orthotic that basically sat at the bottom of my teeth. A doctor in American Fork, Utah, was the gentleman who basically created this for me, and this was the first step. I saw a traditional dentist years prior to this, and they all told me, you're fine, everything's, looks good, and obviously there's something wrong. My jaw was popping, clicking, it was uncomfortable, and caused some pain. So anyways, moving forward again, Dr. Preble was his name. They're out of Total Care Dental in American Fork, Utah. And again, got that orthotic, and basically what that did was allow the jaw joint to heal. And that was about an 8-month process, maybe a little bit longer, I can't remember exactly. And after that, my next step was to see an orthodontist. So I saw a gentleman in Sandy, Utah. Dr. Vincent was his name. And basically what the process was then was I got my top braces put on, and then I wore my orthotic on the bottom, and they cut holes in the orthotic, and they used elastic rubber bands to basically pull my teeth up to the position of where the orthotic actually was. So that was a long process. That took almost a year in itself, just to pull tooth by tooth throughout this orthotic. Then I got that orthotic removed. Finally, that was like a really amazing process, part of the process. And then I got the bottom braces on. So then that next step was really just to basically move the teeth so they came into alignment with the new positioning of my jaw, so to speak. That's the best way I can describe it. So that was the process. And then, I had braces for about almost 2.5 years. So with this whole process, all said and done, it took 3 years. So it's definitely a long process, but totally worth it. And here I am today, get to present my smile. I don't have any popping or clicking in my jaw, which is amazing. And I can prove that from just by showing you. So that's pretty amazing. And again, this has been a long process. Going back to the orthotic stage, there is a method that I used with my treatment that this Dr. Vincent uses. It's called the Damon method, which basically allows the teeth to move more naturally. So it was actually a pretty painless experience with the braces. Each adjustment was a little, had a little soreness in the teeth for a little bit, but after, that first week, totally fine, totally normal. And again, if anyone out there has had these issues or had these problems, I just want to let you know that there is a way, and it's totally worth it. I'm here today standing in front of you, basically showing you everything that I've done, and you can go back and watch my previous videos if you want to kind of see that process from day one. So pretty cool, pretty exciting stuff here. And TMJ is something that we don't really know how it happens, how it starts. I think it's something that we're slowly discovering now today. I think it comes down to a few things. My particular case, I had some adult teeth removed next to my canines when I was, like 12 years old. I was still growing, still developing. And then I had braces actually once before in my life in middle school, which, my parents didn't know any better. They just did what they thought was best for me, listened to the doctor, which, at the time, who knows if they actually were trying to get more money out of my parents, or if that's really just what they thought was the process and how they thought they could heal me at the time. So anyways, now, with everything going on, it's pretty cool. But I think contributions from my snowboarding career with injuries, contributed to the dysfunction in the jaw joint as well. So with all that said, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be glad to kind of walk you through my process, see how I can help you or give you information or give you some recommendations. Obviously, if you're here in Utah, there's a couple people in particular that I use that I would recommend. And anyways, so with that said, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day.